Happy Monday, everybody. Just after 6 o'clock. Now you may be wondering why I'm leaving so early, because we have a meeting at the shop. And it's every other Monday, meet down there and just discuss things in a controlled environment where we have our job board, we can have a whiteboard and draw stuff and figure stuff out. So that's an every other week thing. So I'm headed down there right now. So that'll be, we'll spend a little bit of time down there first thing in the morning, and I'll be headed back up to Trinidad to keep on working on the house. So come with me. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that the office is 45 minutes south of me. So that's why I have to leave so early. Okay, we just finished up going through the final edit of this week's vlog. Actually, last week's vlog. So I'm gonna export that, get it over to that guy over there. Look at him doing business stuff.
Mando, baby.
Mando, baby. So, and then we got some sinks we have to drop off to the countertop fellers because they need to know how big of a hole to cut out. And then we're gonna be headed up to Trinidad. So we're a little bit behind, but Logan and Tony are already up there getting stuff done. And we're just sitting on our butts, getting fat. So we're gonna head up there soon though. Well, that took a lot longer than I thought it would. So Joey and I finally made it up to the job site here with, who's this guy? Loquan? He's Loquan? Don't hit a window. So Logan already got the, he already got the rebar down on the footing. They're spending most of the time just getting the floors cleaned out for the flooring guys. And I'm gonna help him keep forming up. So we've got the outside here to form up and then keep on doing rebar. And Logan, how's your day been so far?
Good. Tired.
He's tired, ladies and gentlemen.
Tired for Monday.
Okay.
Ready for a vacation.
Me too.
If anybody wants to pay for my vacation.
Anybody out there in YouTube land want to pay for Logan's vacation, send us a DM and I'll get you his PayPal information so you can PayPal as much money as you want.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Are you hungry?
I'm always hungry.
Me too. I'm always hungry.
I'm less hungry than Alex is, and I'm still fatter than he is.
I'm always hungry. End of the day. We got this formed up. What do you mean we got nothing done? We got that formed up. We got these strings finalized. Got rebar in there. Yeah, so that will get started forming tomorrow. Tony was doing interior stuff and Joey was getting some conduit ran with Kevin the plumber and Doug the electrician for the back patio. Is going to get gas for a fire pit and electrical for lights and stuff in the back patio. So that's it for today. See you in the morning. All right, it's Tuesday. Me and you are forming?
Yeah.
And you're just continuing inside?
Fill in some holes because that dirty.
Filling some holes?
It's Tuesday.
Jeez.
Logan was late.
Logan was late this morning. He forgot his phone. So he went back home and got it. But we're going to get...
Loser.
You're not a loser. You're a winner.
We'll go fill some
So-
holes because someone's dirty, rotten, no good, great pig stealing grandfather.
Dang, man.
Logan knows that reference.
I do.
So Tony's back inside doing that. Logan and I are going to do forming. And then we actually need to cut that concrete out, and I'll explain that later. But let's get to forming. So we'll run a string from that batter board, because that's at the lower height. And we'll run that through to the wall. And we'll set our lower batter board, or we'll set our lower form, and then we'll form up from there to get to our upper height. Amen. put up our forms here. So obviously it steps down, and we had put these forms in, and Logan said, hey, that doesn't look square. So he put his framing square up to it, and it was not square at all. And we could not figure out what in the world was going on. Everything measured out correctly, and there wasn't really anything we could pull a square off of easily. So what ended up happening was this form here had a bow in it. And right where it was, right where we were pulling our measurement off of right there to get our 6-inch wide wall, it bowed out, which put this whole thing out of square. So we had to just recheck that, pulled it back into square. Now everything's working out. So sometimes you just do dumb things and you overlook the simple little things, but we got it square, so we're gonna keep on going. Well, not quite the end of the day, but me and that guy.
I swear I was here today.
For a couple hours, but we actually need to go pick up the other work truck because it got rewrapped to match. Rewrap. The other one just had a sticker, but so we'll have 2 trucks that are pretty identical. The other one's not as tricked out as that one. But anyways, we got the front formed up just about. We have a little bit more to do. So we got to take off early before the place closes to pick up that truck. So we'll show you that in just a second when we get there. All right, so Joey just dropped me off. We're at Visual Concept. We got Noah and Josh just finishing up the truck. Check this out. We got just about the full wrap. Little addition is a little bit different than Joey's. Joey wants to get this one on his truck. I'm talking about this like it's mine. It's not my truck. He wants that on the dually. So the trucks are going to be pretty well matching, except for that's got the camper shell. But it's looking super good. So I'm about to take this home for the night, and then we'll be back in the morning. So we'll see you in the morning. Well, it's a nice looking truck. My hair's all jacked up. Anyways, it's Wednesday, and we just have a little bit more to do here as far as kickering off these and putting a few more stakes in. Then we got to do the rebar and put the ties in, and then that is ready for concrete. And I think we're going to start painting because all the sheetrock got done in the gym and the movie theater. So that's going to be ready to prime today. And besides that, I think we're going to maybe cut that concrete out today too. But we'll see where we get. I'm sure you might be really sick of just watching us form this, and it's just tedious. So it's taking a lot longer than I was hoping for. So we like to take our time and make sure that it's nice and straight and square and plumb and everything. So this is going to be on the front of the house, obviously, so we want to make sure it looks good. So we're going to finish this up today, so it'll be all ready for concrete early next week. Logan.
What?
What time is it?
Lunchtime. Break.
All right, so Logan is going to finish up getting the forms done out front. They're pretty close to being done. He's just going to put in a few more kickers and just button everything up. I am going to actually be cutting like half of this concrete out right now, which really hurts because it turned out really nice, but it's just, this wasn't exactly what the customer was wanting. So it's not a huge deal. Actually, Tony wants these for his house, so it's going to work out. We don't have to throw these away. Tony's going to take them. But so yeah, I'm going to actually cut out 3 of these, the 3 sections here. Tony's going to take those, and then at that first groove, that's where it's going to step down 2 steps. And so we'll be down to a lower grade from all the way over there. So yeah, time to get out the concrete saw and get to cutting. the lily pads, big old concrete lily pads. We got them all taken out, and honestly went about as good as it could possibly go. Cut really nice and smooth, easy. I just had the grooves to fall right along when I was cutting with the saw. I didn't break anything. I was really worried about anything when I got the forks underneath, maybe like chips or something like that, or if there was a little hang up that, you know, something might spring up and hit the window, but they came right up. So now I'm gonna start actually reforming this. I need to bring this grade down a little bit. We're gonna reform that, and so the steps will come off of there. And yeah, so at least taking it out wasn't a nightmare. Because you never want to take concrete out, do you, Logan? No, you never want to take concrete out.
Get us some vampires.
Okay.
Vampire killer.
Man, Tony's been all by his lonesome, just doing stuff inside while we're playing around outside. Let's go check out on Tony and see how he's doing. All right, so we're coming over to the theater and the gym area. We got a bathroom there and laundry room there. We haven't been over here much because right up underneath, well, right now we're underneath the master deck, and all of the drains and everything needed to be installed. So this hasn't been sheetrocked for a while. It just got finished yesterday. Sheetrock, textured and sanded. So this is ready for paint. So Tony has been going around, he's stripped the floors, he's masking all the windows back off, and we're gonna try to paint this thing tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be able to just at least get primer down, maybe even get a coat of paint. But yeah, so Tony's gonna keep on masking for the rest of the day, and so we can be ready to paint tomorrow. Well, started getting it formed up. Brought this grade down like 14, 16 inches or so. And then we got, this is the little landing, and the stairs will actually now come down here. There'll be 2 steps to get down to the final grade that'll wrap around. And this is going to be just a planter bed right along here. So the grade will be down another 4 inches below this. So this will just be a little stem wall that will house the little planter bed. So we got that. Tony's, he got the masking. I don't think he got it all wrapped up, but he got a good amount done. So tomorrow it's just actually going to be me and Tony painting, because Logan is going to be at another job down in Fortuna that we'll be putting on the channel here pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. That one's a cool little remodel that Joey just got recently. But that's it for today. We're going to clean up and then go home. So we'll see you in the morning.
Good morning. It's Thursday. Before I head to the job site, I got to get this forklift over to where it's going to be repaired at. And I got it stuck in the trailer, believe it or not. So we're over here with the Kubota KX040 trying to get it unstuck. Wish me luck. The trailer's plenty heavy duty for it, but that board was not. Because it is a single wheel forklift, a lot of weight from that counterweight is in not a lot of area on that small wheel. So it just blasted right through that thing. And I think if I'm going to be transporting this forklift with that trailer, I need to do something different, like bolt on some sort of 1/4-inch plate or something of steel to spread out that weight and keep it from happening again, or at least replace the board with something stronger. But probably a plate would be better. Well, that wasn't too terrible. Let's go assess the damage. Well, this was my tailgate to the flatbed. It's seen better days, but it held up. little C channel a little bit. Board's obviously toast. Those ones not far behind. You just need a particular trailer for this. And this is not the trailer for this. So, lesson learned. Plan on punching holes in your trailer or get the right trailer for moving this thing. Or, better yet, don't have to move it because it should stay at the shop. It shouldn't leak. The reason we're moving it is because, as you can tell, all that fluid that's on the tire, that's from the steer cylinder that's in there. And when we got this thing, we had almost the whole machine rebuilt as far as the cylinders. And that one was kind of a pain in the butt to get to, and it wasn't leaking. And the mast cylinders were leaking, and it was obvious. And the side shift one was, so we put new seals in it, but we didn't know for sure if we had to do the steering one. And in hindsight, we should have, because it's been whizzing hydraulic fluid all over the shop, and I've been neglecting bringing it in, and this is what I get for not just doing it in the first place. Back to work.
Well, thanks to Tony, he made a really good catch here. So we're getting the subtops installed, and there's an outlet down there for the trash compactor, and you could really only make up that outlet before the subtops go down without cutting a big hole in the side of the cabinet. So yeah, I'm glad he caught that, because that would have really stunk. So I'm getting that made up, and then we can finish getting these subtops in, because countertop should be here about a half hour to an hour. So we're right on track to have these all done before they get here. All right, so we've got Pacific Crest granite here, ready to start installing some countertops. They actually brought more than we thought. They brought the powder room and they brought the master bath countertops. So they're gonna get those installed, and we got the subtops down. So Tony and I are moving on to finally start painting a little bit later than we were hoping for. So probably just start priming, and then yeah. So check out these guys installing the countertops. These are pretty nice. Well, as you can obviously tell, I've been painting. So we got the downstairs here primed, the bathroom and the hallway and the theater. So yeah, a little bit later than usual. We wanted to finish it out. We had just a little bit left to go, so we decided to stay a little bit late and get her done. But the countertop guys are actually still going. They've got a couple of them installed, but that's it for this week. It's Thursday, so we are going home for the weekend, and we'll see you guys on Monday.